Hi, this is Brandon Moon with Moonlit Fly Fishing. I want to welcome you to Fly Tying Night tonight. Tonight we're going to be tying on a new hook, the Moonlit Premium Tagada ML601. I'm going to be tying in a size 10. This is a really cool new hook. It's a stimmy hook. You can tie nymphs on it as well, and we're really excited to bring this to you. With that, I want to make sure that I invite you to do us a favor. If you find any value in this video at all, make sure you hit the like button, leave us a comment, hit subscribe and the bell to receive future notification. This helps us out a great deal as we're working to create good content and share it with the community. So with that, I'm starting the thread on this ML601 about 2 eye lengths, roughly maybe about 3/4% on this hook. I'm using Semperfli's Classic Wax Burnt Orange, really cool color, really enjoy this color, in a 6/0 for these sizes. And I'm just going to wrap this with nice good touching wraps all the way back to where just past that hook point. Okay, not all the way back, just to basically that hook point right here, about 2 wraps back behind there. I'm going to tie in 2mm tying wire from Semperfli in black. This pattern is kind of a Trout Spey pattern. Okay, really cool pattern to tie and fish. Just because it's kind of similar to a Trout Spey, I'd really call it a Trout Spey Soft Hackle. It's fished on single hand rods equally as effective. And the color combo that we're doing today is going to work phenomenal during the fall season for October Caddis. This is going to be a great October Caddis soft hackle emerger pattern. Be very, very effective for you. So I'm going to secure that in all the way back up there, and then I'm going to go back to my end point here where I tied in the thread. I'm trying to keep a nice smooth underbody as well. Okay, for the body I'm going to be using Semperfli's 1/32 holographic tinsel in copper. I'm just going to secure that down. I'll just kind of set that to the side. Traditionally these patterns don't have much bulk or body to them in a lot of these, but I'm going to create a little bit of a taper with a couple back and forths that I'm going to wrap. And this just creates a little bit of a body, especially being that this is going to imitate an October Caddis. They're a fairly plump insect, so the thicker thread makes for a better profile on this and builds that up faster as well. The slimmer profile than an actual natural insect, though, the slimness of this profile on this fly is going to help it sink a little bit better. Added bulk tends to sometimes keep the fly from sinking as fast. I'm also not going to tie quite as long of hackle on this. That's going to kind of help aid in the same direction. Okay, now I'm just going to half hitch that. Few materials is a lot of fun to tie sometimes. Sometimes a lot of materials just can make it not as pleasant of an experience. So I'm going to start and I'm going to wrap my tinsel. And I'm just going to kind of give somewhat of an overlapping wrap. And I hold, you can see I'm holding this in my finger right here so that I can keep that tinsel from twisting up. We'll wrap all the way up into that point there, my starting point, and I'm gonna secure that down, trim that out. Now I'm just gonna take open spiral wraps, and I could use the rotary feature on this, but it's just super fast and easy to wrap this right here like this. And I'm just going to secure that down with a couple wraps right there where my thorax is going to be. Helps me when I go to helicopter that wire out, that I've wrapped it around that hook shank. Now I'm going to take some Vicuna dubbing. This is the fiery UV fiery brown and hot orange kind of mixed together. I will be creating a mix of this. It's great for this October Caddis. Gives it that orange hue, the brownish color, and a little bit of flash. And I'm just going to take and create a nice little dubbing noodle there. Now I'm just going to create my thorax. And you can see I'm still leaving plenty of room on the front of this so I don't crowd the eye. For the feather, I'm using Metz. It's a ginger barred variant. And this is the saddle. And this is at the very top of the saddle where the feathers are a little bit bigger. And I'm just going to create a tie-in point, and I'm going to tie that in. Couple wraps over the top, pull it back, a couple wraps in front. That just locks everything in. I'm going to set my thread off to the side. Trim that out. I'm going to trim my hackle stem just a little bit, just to make it easier for me to manage when I'm wrapping. Now I'm just going to take it and I'm going to kind of preen those back just a little bit as I start. And then as I'm wrapping, I'm going to make sure I'm using the rachis or stem of this hackle fiber to help me palmer these feathers back. And you can see I'm stroking them back every time. That's good amount right there. Oh, pop my hackle plier off. We'll just put it back on. Clean that up. I wrap my soft hackles this way because I don't want to have to clean up quite as much. I want to be really getting my fibers to stroke back on their own. So I'm going to pull these back and I'm going to create a nice head on this fly. You can see it kind of help push that back just a little bit more. Now I'm going to take and whip finish. Got one fiber stuck in there. We'll pull that out. Now I'm just gonna pop that stem off. This fly is done, but I want to secure that thread really good. So I'm gonna pull that back just a little bit and take some head cement. And this is the Loon water-based head cement. I like it quite a bit. Just put that on there, let it seep in and dry. And there you have an October Caddis Trout Spey Soft Hackle on the new Moonlit Premium Tagada ML601. Again, if you find any value in this video or any of our others, please make sure and do us a favor. Hit the like button, leave us a comment, subscribe, and hit the bell to receive future notification. This helps us out a great deal as we work to put out good content in the community. Thank you for your time this evening. We hope you had a good evening, and we'll talk to you soon.